Hello there, you're now with me, Hendy Gui, and welcome to your 5 p.m. English news on TVS. Now let's dive into the headlines for today. In conjunction with the second day of Hari Raya Aidilfitri 2022, the Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, organised an open house at one of the top hotels in Kuching. The Premier was in awe as he witnessed the great interracial harmony between the people of Sarawak while celebrating this festive season.
Additionally, he described this celebration as the beginning of normality after 2 years of the pandemic.
Tetapi saya ingin hendak memesankan walaupun keadaan dah baik, kita jagalah kendiri, keselamatan kita masing-masing, kesihatan kita masing-masing, supaya kita dalam keadaan yang baik dan terus meneruskan penghidupan kita. Saya menerima semua lapisan masyarakat dan mereka telah menyatakan kegembiraan mereka dengan apa yang sedang dilaksanakan oleh pihak kita, pihak kerajaan, dan juga secara peribadi apa yang telah kita sama-sama jalankan dalam proses kita pemulihan yang sedang berlaku ketika ini.
Meanwhile, he thanked all the guests who came to visit the open house.
Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, believes that the projects in Sarawak, which were stopped due to COVID-19, will be able to resume as soon as possible, as the country has entered the endemic phase, where sectors will no longer be burdened by the strict standard operating procedures.
Saya yakin bahawa selepas ini ekonomi kita akan berkembang dan juga kegiatan ekonomi kita akan terus berjalan lancar. Kita ada beberapa projek yang agak terkendala disebabkan oleh COVID-19 dan saya betul-betul yakin bahawa pemulihan akan berlaku dengan cepat.
On April 6, the Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Amar Douglas Uga Umbas, expressed his disappointment with the progress of the Kuching-Samarahan Coastal Link Road project. The 485 million ringgit state government-funded project comprises of 3 packages. The first package consists of constructing a 4-lane bridge across the Sarawak River costing 365.7 million ringgit. The second consists of the upgrading of the 7.5-kilometer Kampung Tanjung Baku Road costing 37.4 million ringgit. Lastly, the construction of a new 7-kilometer road from Kampung Tanjung Baku to Batang Samarahan Bridge costing 81.84 million ringgit. The project is scheduled to be completed by March 2025 as Sarawak returns to normality.
A total of 2 million ringgit was allocated for the upgrade of the Hai Long Shi Temple by the Unit for Other Religions, or UNIFOR. Transport Minister Dr. Sri Lee Kim Shin said the upgrading works were carried out in conjunction with the upcoming international celebration that will be held in 2024.
Adding further, he said that an allocation of 500,000 ringgit last year has been fully utilized and completed.
Separuh daripada rancangan ini untuk baik pulih dan mempertingkatkan tokong Samsut Lungkung di Miri ini telah siap dan pagi ini kita juga mempunyai pengarah daripada UNIFOR, Saudara Richard Rom, untuk datang memeriksa kerja fasa 1 yang nampaknya kebanyakannya telah siap. Ya. Dan Kerajaan Sarawak melalui UNIFO telah memberi peruntukan sebanyak 500,000 untuk baik pulih dan untuk kerja-kerja penambahan untuk tokong ini. Dan tokong ini adalah salah satu tokong yang besar. Tokong ini masih belum siap lagi naik taraf tokong ini. Dan mereka, saya difahamkan, telah pun memohon peruntukan tambahan sebanyak lebih RM1 juta untuk mempertingkatkan tokong ini.
In addition, the upcoming celebration is one of the biggest tourist attractions in Miri City.
Itu adalah satu perayaan sedunia, ya, yang berhubung dengan tokong-tokong datang ke Miri. Ini akan menjadi satu tarikan juga dari segi pelancongan dan juga satu promosi juga untuk Bandaraya Miri ini. Ya. Jadi kita akan mempunyai pelbagai wakil tokong dari pelbagai negara yang akan datang dijemput hadir bersama sempena dengan perayaan tokong Samsut Bungkung di Miri di sini.
Also present during the work visit were Puget Assemblyman and Miri City Mayor Adam Yi Siu Sang and Deputy Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts and Piasau Assemblyman.
Only two telecommunications companies, namely Telekom Malaysia Berhad TM and YTL Communications Sendirian Berhad, have signed an agreement to own an equity stake in Digital Nasional Berhad DNB for the implementation of the 5G network in the country so far. Communications and Multimedia Minister Tan Sri Anwar Musa said that following this, it is hoped that other telcos will expedite moves to finalize an agreement with DNB before the June 30th closing date.
Ini bermakna kalau pada 30 hari bulan Jun, mana-mana syarikat masih tidak mengambil equity mereka, maka mereka akan ditinggalkan. Dan kita akan move on. Ya? Sebab tumpuan sekarang ini adalah untuk memastikan roll out sebenar berlaku.
Adding to that, he said it is expected that TM and YTL will launch 5G in 3 areas, namely Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya and Cyberjaya, after the Aidilfitri celebration. On March 16, the minister said that the issue of DNB monopoly in the implementation of the 5G network in the country does not arise, as the government will offer up to 70% of the equity stake to all telcos.
Now, a 54-year-old man in Serian died in a freak accident when a tree fell onto his quarters with poor structures on Monday. And according to Fire and Rescue Department, a distress call was made at around 11:52 a.m. and a team of Search and Rescue Department Bomba unit rushed to the scene. Upon arrival, it was discovered that the man was buried under the rubble of the tree and big tree. It took 2 cranes to move the fallen tree in a 2-day rescue operation. However, the man was found dead upon discovery by the search team. An early investigation found that the man was believed to have died due to head injuries. The body was then handed over to the police for further action.
Maafkan abang, Ina. Ina terlalu baik untuk abang. Oh. Kak! Kau jangan lupa tahu aku.
Welcome back. Now, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob is inviting all members of the Malaysian family to attend his Hari Raya Aidilfitri 2022 open house on Sunday, May 8. In a post on his Facebook today, Ismail Sabri said the event would be held at Laman Sari of the Sri Perdana Complex, Putrajaya, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
The Prime Minister's department in a Facebook post announced that all guests need to adhere to the latest standard operating procedure during the transition to the endemic phase, and they are encouraged to put on their face masks and practice physical distancing. Additionally, the posting also attached a poster guide on the dress code and free bus service information to the venue. Among the clothing allowed includes attires with sleeves, long pants, and skirts below the knee. Meanwhile, for more information, the public can check out the JPM portal and social media sites.
During this Raya season, there has been a dip in COVID-19 cases as it has dropped below 2,000 since April 13 last year. However, the Ministry of Health saw a slight uptick in COVID-19 deaths as there has been 5 confirmed deaths as of today, May 3rd.
The new COVID-19 infections were 1,348 on Tuesday, May 3rd, compared to 1,503 cases on the first day of Hari Raya, May 2nd. Additionally, there were only 3 deaths on the first day as compared to 5 on the second. To date, the cumulative number of COVID-19 cases stands at 4.4 million since 2020. Meanwhile, COVID-19 has claimed 35,555 lives. However, 6,704 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, raising the overall number of recoveries to 4.3 million.
A 9th survivor has been pulled from the rubble 88 hours after a self-built residential building collapsed in central China's Hunan province. The woman, rescued at around 4:15 a.m. Tuesday, has been sent to the hospital.
Rescuers said the woman repeatedly knocked at objects to send out signals, and they found her exact location by using live detection instruments and manual search. Medical personnel working at the scene said the woman was conscious and had normal vital signs as she could still communicate with rescuers. Additionally, at least 39 people were missing, while 23 others were reportedly trapped under the rubble.
还有，正在救援中。我们的救援一直消防人员的这个救援一直没有停止。这个位置，现在就是说这刚才的就是我们救出来的第8位幸存者这个位置附近，还有1位，我们已经在实施我们的这个营救方案了。
Firefighters are racing to search for more survivors, although multiple challenges are hindering the rescue operation.
像这个，你看这个，V 字形，是吧？我们根据这种倒塌的建筑叫这个。叫叠式坍塌，突发性强，这个危害性大，那么这里边呢，它倒塌形成的呢，这个大量的梁柱板儿，都是这个重叠，边接近的还有边支撑，这需要耗费大量的时间。
The remaining structure of the collapsed building was damaged, which may cause secondary risks to the people still trapped, whereby massive demolition work involving large machinery could trigger further collapse.
And that concludes TVS News at 5. For more updates, do follow us on our official Facebook page and check out our website at TVSTVMY. Once again, I'm Handy Gui. Stay safe and have a pleasant day.